Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to take you guys through the best Steam game deals right now under the price of $5. Obviously, off the heels of the winter sale. I don't know how much some of you guys are excited to be dropping more money, but I've always mentioned, after the Steam sales, that doesn't mean the deals will end. They actually continue forever. Like, literally, that's not hyperbole. They continue forever. And before you know it, you're back to the next major Steam sale, like a summer sale. But nonetheless, we've got a lot of deals under $5. Let's get right into it. Starting things off, did a video on this earlier this week. It's such a tremendous deal. Firewatch is 90% off for $1.99. Firewatch is an awesome, atmospheric, narrative-driven game. Very light on any kind of actual, gameplay in the sense of action-heavy gameplay or anything like that, but it's a first-person mystery set in the Wyoming wilderness with a gorgeous art style, even though this game is, yes, 8 years old, which is so crazy to think about. Like, every time I do one of these deals videos and I look at the date of when games come out, because they're all listed on Steam, I'm just like, damn it, man, I'm an old, washed-up individual. But nonetheless, Firewatch is a fantastic game. It's very much on the shorter side. You can complete this game in 4 to 5 hours, so that was one of the main points of contention when this game initially came out. But you're not paying $20 anymore. You're paying a fraction of that at literally $1.99. I think it's well worth it at this price point, and if you're remotely into narrative-driven games, Firewatch is a really good one. I know people weren't crazy about the ending, but in totality, I think the game is pretty good for $1.99. Next up, we've got XCOM Enemy Unknown, 90% off for $2.99. That is the base game. They do have the complete pack on sale, but that's all the way at $9.99. XCOM Enemy Unknown was a game that I played very quickly after getting into PC gaming. I played this game pretty quickly after it came out and ended up really enjoying it. And you guys know me, not super into tactics-based games, but XCOM Enemy Unknown I really enjoyed. Also really enjoyed XCOM 2. Enemy Unknown is a really challenging game at times, but incredibly rewarding as well. Great gameplay design and very much a worthwhile game to play. Even if you're not super into tactics games, I think you should give this one a shot, because for me, it was one of the first games of this style that I played and really enjoyed, and for the price of $2.99, it's just a great deal. They do also have the XCOM Ultimate Collection, which is honestly an insane deal, 94% off, and it gets you XCOM Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within, XCOM 2, XCOM War of the Chosen, Chimera Squad as well, which Chimera Squad standalone is $2.99, which it's not a great game, but if you do want to check that out for $2.99, it's not an awful pickup at this price point, so check it out if you are interested. Next up, we have Watch Dogs, 85% off for $4.49. Talk about Watch Dogs a lot as an IP. I feel like a lot of people had way higher expectations of where Watch Dogs could be, and I think Ubisoft, when they were going into the 2014 release of Watch Dogs, they really expected this to be one of their pillar franchises that they can lean on, much like an Assassin's Creed. I really do believe Watch Dogs was supposed to be at the level of Assassin's Creed, and maybe some of you guys that are a little bit younger or weren't, following gaming like that, but Watch Dogs had a colossal level of hype and interest. Literally, as much interest as some of the biggest Assassin's Creed games have had with Watch Dogs 1. There was just so much hype surrounding the game. Watch Dogs 1 had its shortcomings with some of the ways the gameplay was designed, but I ended up enjoying the game. It was also an abomination of a PC version initially, and that never helps either, but it's very unique from a gameplay standpoint, and I do think Watch Dogs 2 is a better game than Watch Dogs 1, but narratively, I actually think Watch Dogs 1 is the stronger game. For $4.49, I think that's a pretty good pickup, and I'll give it a shout. Next up, a couple of Hitman titles I do want to mention. We got Hitman Blood Money and Hitman Absolution. They are both 80% off. Hitman Blood Money is $1.99, while Hitman Absolution is $3.99. Now, Hitman Absolution was another one of the very first PC games that I had played, at least games on my PC after getting into PC gaming. And if you look at it, XCOM Enemy Unknown and Hitman Absolution actually came out a month apart from one another, but I ended up really enjoying Hitman Absolution. I know some people aren't crazy about it. The world of assassination, that's what people are really getting into, but if you want to play a Hitman experience, I thought Absolution was a good one, and Blood Money's a classic, although at this point, we're almost 20 years removed from the release of Blood Money, which is crazy to think about, and the game certainly does show its age. But for $1.99, not a bad pickup there as well. Next up, you guys know me, I love me my westerns these days. Call of Juarez is a western franchise that doesn't get a lot of love, but Call of Juarez Bound in Blood is $1.99, while Call of Juarez Gunslinger is $2.99. Gunslinger, surprisingly to me, has 15,000 Steam user reviews. 95% of those reviews are positive, with an overwhelmingly positive reception. Gunslinger was released as a smaller title. It was $14.99 right out the gate, but ended up being a really, really well done western, a little bit on the shorter side, but still a lot of fun. And if you like Wild West games, I think you'll really, really enjoy it. Gunslinger, I thought, was a damn good game. Bound in Blood is a little bit older, coming out back in like 2008, I think. 2009 is what Steam listed as, but for some reason I feel like it came out even before then. Nonetheless, it's 15 years old. A decent game if you're into westerns, and I think for $1.99 it's a pretty good pickup. Next up, we got the original Mafia. It is 67% off for $4.94. Now, this is not the Mafia remake. This is the OG Mafia, so I would probably recommend the remake over this, given that, you know, the remake has much better visuals and whatnot and is a true ground-up remake. But the remake is also $10, twice as expensive, and the original, some people like to play the original games. I know for me, I think the remakes of games and the original versions can coexist, and there's reason to play both. If you like a throwback experience, if you just want to play both and compare, it's a fun time to go through them. Now, Mafia absolutely shows its age from the original, and there's some sections of the game that get brutally difficult and just outright annoying, but for sub $5, I think it's a pretty good deal for the original Mafia, and I would give it a shout. Next up, we got Narita Boy, which is 90% off for $2.49. This is such a well-stylized retro action platformer that I feel like if you're into your old school style games, you will really, really enjoy it. It's not perfect in my recollection, but if you like 2D action retro style games, you'll really enjoy Narita Boy. Has a bit of challenge, but overall an enjoyable game with a slick presentation style. And lastly, I don't know how many of you guys are going to want to buy it with all of the kerfluffle, let's say, going on with Capcom right now, but the Bionic Commando pack has both Bionic Commando 2008 and Bionic Commando Rearmed for $3.51. They're $3.19 each separately, but the bundle is $3.51, so you're paying 30 cents more and you're getting both titles. Bionic Commando Rearmed is an awesome game. It is just a fantastic side-scrolling action title and a ground-up remake of the original Bionic Commando. Obviously, the NES game was way ahead of my time, not one that I played, but I played this initially when it came out on the PlayStation Store on the PS3 and loved it then. Great, great action platformer there. And Bionic Commando 08, I didn't think was like anything blow away, but I mean, for 30 cents with the bundle, I mean, that's pretty good. Mainly, I would recommend Rearmed, and Rearmed I thought was a damn good game, and certainly a title that I would recommend you guys to check out. If you're into throwback platformers, you'll enjoy that quite a bit. And that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of great game deals, even after the winter sale wrapped up. You guys know the deal. There's great Steam deals all the time, and these are just the ones under $5. If we upped it to under 10, we could once again find like a billion deals to go over. But that's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.